Now, from the Columbia Basin, your local news source, this is iFIBER 1 News, presented in high definition. The #1 source for real-time local news, local sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. With your iFIBER 1 News team, reporting news in real time as it's happening. From the iFIBER Communications HD broadcast studio in Ephrata, Washington, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Welcome to iFIBER 1 News. I'm Alan Troop reporting news from around the Columbia Basin for Thursday, November 28th. Tonight we report on how communities came together to help a church in Ephrata and hungry people in Moses Lake. And we learn more about a new flavor of turkey. In sports, Bob Kirkpatrick fills us in on teams getting ready for the basketball season. Our spotlight story tonight is about a group of kids getting a jump on working off their Thanksgiving meals. And we have the latest weather forecast for the Columbia Basin from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center. Our top story tonight. For one church, losing everything to crime was at first terrible. Then it got better with the help of the Ephrata community. Here with the story is reporter Jeff Chu.
It was a burglary that devastated Ephrata Foursquare Gospel Church's ministry to help the homeless. Don Prince, Ephrata Foursquare Gospel Church's homeless ministry leader, said an August break-in and burglary of the church's storage barn cleaned out most of the ministry's donated supplies. That's why the church is now seeking community donations to replenish supplies to share with homeless individuals and families during the most critical winter months.
The list that we submitted to the insurance was about $3,500. They took all of our backup hygiene supplies, so shampoos, deodorant, combs, brushes, razors, laundry soap, wet wipes, towels, washcloths, pretty much everything we put in the hygiene packs. Well, we don't keep an exact inventory. I'm going to say he probably got at least 50 hoodies and probably 10 coats and maybe more.
The burglar was apprehended, arrested, and is now serving his sentence, but church leaders such as Prince say they want to forgive, forget, and move forward with the ministry.
We had a yard sale, I'm going to say in June, raised a lot of money, which we were hoping to use for motel stays, which we've been using. And so when we had the burglary, we were very disappointed because each holiday now we've decided we're going to put on a meal for the public. And because of the burglary, that's why we're out asking the community for donations again.
The church's pastor for 21 years, Rory Llewellyn, said the burglary was the first major crime against the church, and it left him and his congregation feeling violated.
Especially the nature of what was taken, because it wasn't expensive equipment or stuff, but it was everything that's earmarked for people that really need it. And today's weather is starting to show us that it's that time of year, and there's some folks that really need that kind of help.
But Llewellyn has faith the church will recover from it, given the generosity of the people of Ephrata.
Pretty much every day when we get here, there's something by the door. There's stuff by the door, and people, of course, are contacting Dawn and wanting to do special side projects even to donate stuff.
The church's annual Christmas Day dinner will still go on at the church's warmly decorated dining room. Prince said the church seeks donations of gifts to give to needy children of all ages at the dinner. Call the church at 509-754-5205 to ask about the dinner or make donations. Donations can be dropped off at the church from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays and Tuesdays at 716 Basin Street Northwest. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Thank you, Jeff. Samaritan Healthcare and Safeway made today a little brighter for some people in Moses Lake. Reporter Vivian Huang tells us about what they did.
A pile of donated food and turkeys filled a number of carts for Samaritan Healthcare's annual turkey and canned food drive. All collected food and money from the drive benefited the Moses Lake Food Bank for distribution to families in the Moses Lake and Warden areas for Thanksgiving.
We do all the food collection, and they take it down and they separate the food, and they put all the turkeys in their freezer down there. And then on Monday they get a huge amount of volunteers to come down because they get over about 3 days next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they'll have 1,500 to 1,600 families that will come down to get food for Thanksgiving.
Well, I love doing these kinds of things. I mean, it's just really nice to be out there and be supportive in the community. You know, our hospital is a local hospital. We're here for the community, and so whenever we have an opportunity to do things that are for the community benefit, it's what we should do. It's the right thing to do. This is our community. It's my community. You know, it's tough for some of the families, and to make sure that people have food and are able to enjoy Thanksgiving is very personal to me.
Samaritan Healthcare collected $9,484 in cash, 228 turkeys, and 528 pre-bagged canned goods from the drive. For iFIBER 1 News, this is Vivian Huang.
Thanks, Vivian. And we would like to thank everyone pitching in to help others during the holidays. Each of the people you see here has warrants for their arrest and is wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the DOC asks that you not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call police. You can also call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m. We will be back after these messages with the latest from our iFIBER 1 Weather Center, sports, and more news.
Good food, cold beer, and plenty of entertainment. That's what Sporty Steakhouse is all about. Open 6 a.m. every day. We offer over 100 reasonably priced menu items with 24 different ice-cold beers on tap and a wide variety of spirits. Come in with your favorite group, watch the game on our big screen TV, shoot pool, play shuffleboard, and more. We have live music and DJs, so find us on Facebook for upcoming events. Located on East Broadway Avenue in Moses Lake. Sporty Steakhouse, where good friends meet.
Who's got the biggest Black Friday event? Of course, it's your Toyota dealer, where the savings on the new Toyota you've always wanted have never been bigger. In addition to 0% APR financing, we'll double your down payment up to $1,000. And not just one or two models. It's every new 2013 Camry, Prius Liftback, Venza, Highlander, and RAV4. It's 4 days only, in-store or online. Come drive home a deal. Toyota. Let's go places.
Well, hi there, everybody. Meteorologist Don Morelli with you here on iFIBER Channel 1 News. Your weather forecast brought to you by Bud Cleary Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. Well, for this Thanksgiving holiday, we're shaping up to see a continuation of the air stagnation alert that we've seen all week long with this stable air mass in place. So it looks like a great Thanksgiving, but a little problemsome for those of you with respiratory problems. And then some big changes, interesting changes taking place. We'll be ending the work week and, holiday week, I guess, milder than normal, sliding into the weekend, getting a little unsettled, and then maybe some cold and snow as we end the weekend and start Monday. In the meantime, speaking of cold, 19 degrees this morning's low, 41 the afternoon high, had considerable clouds at times during the daylight hours today. In Moses Lake, 19 also was the same start as we did here in Ephrata. 42 was the afternoon high. Now currently outside we have partly cloudy skies, temperature 35 degrees, getting clear out there with the dew point 25 degrees. Could see a little bit of patchy fog in the morning, and hopefully it'll burn off pretty quickly. Last 24 hours you can see that we're seeing pretty decent cloud cover around the vicinity, and in fact as we put it into motion, overnight tonight, we're seeing the clouds break apart as we look out the side right now. But overnight tonight, you'll see as we slide into our Thanksgiving, looking very, very nice. A little disturbance moving out of British Columbia, almost due east, sliding a little southeast with some cloud cover. Friday night, Saturday, a little moisture might come our way with a few sprinkles possible. Then it breaks out and more clouds and precipitation comes our way on Sunday. So a little unsettled during the weekend, but getting very unsettled late in the day, Sunday, Monday, with a strong system dropping in, and could mean some interesting wintertime weather by Sunday night, Monday. Not tomorrow, not too much problems out west, 50s, maybe a few sprinkles west of the Cascades. Inland Northwest, partly cloudy, lower to mid-40s. Zoom into the Columbia Basin again. Not too bad with the temperatures, slightly below seasonal levels, but all in all, not too bad. of a Thanksgiving day. Hopefully you'll get out and enjoy just beautiful, beautiful family and relatives to enjoy your holiday. You see, again, on Friday, some increasing clouds, some moisture possibly to start our Saturday morning, about a 12-hour period there for a shower threat. And then we break it out a bit, and then more clouds coming back in Sunday, maybe some showers into the weekend. But it's Sunday night and a Monday. This is a big energy impulse coming our way. And look at the temperatures. Very, very cold. So big changes coming our way. In the meantime, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Again, hope you enjoy whatever your plans are. Again, sports coming up next. Stay tuned.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Ombudsman? Ombudsman? No matter how you say it, Washington State's Long-Term Care Ombudsman Program means real people helping real people.
By advocating on behalf of our state's most vulnerable citizens, ombudsmen help ensure the health, safety, and welfare of our long-term care residents. By volunteering their time, they give a powerful voice to those who might never be heard. Washington State's Long-Term Care Ombudsman Program. Real people helping real people.
Welcome back. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick with today's sports. The Moses Lake girls basketball team is looking to continue their winning ways as the team gears up for the 2013 season that gets underway December 6th when the Chiefs travel to Kennewick for a non-league game against the Lions. I was able to track down a busy Matt Strophe, who is in his 12th season at the helm of the program recently, to find out how the team is coming together.
The offseason actually went really well. This past summer, let's see, we went 35-8. So that's a total of 43 games in the month of June. We only go the month of June, nothing in July or August. So we were every single day, we either practiced or were playing games. We went to Gonzaga, our annual team camp, and got a chance to play 8 or 9 games there. But we won 2 tournaments on the west side of the state, one in Chehalis, and then the other one in Kent Lake. We finished 4th in Snohomish, and then we finished 2nd at Wenatchee.
The team lost 3 key players to graduation in Courtney Kunjara, Kylie Garcia, and Sadie Nielsen, but returned 5 starters and a total of 9 players, so the Chiefs have plenty of experienced ballers to compete with the best the Columbia Basin Big Nine has to offer. Moses Lake has raised the bar this season and wants more than just to repeat as league champion.
One of our big fire lighting focuses for the girls to keep them motivated would be our district championship loss here at home. We won our league at 14-1, and so our first goal is to repeat as league champs. Davis returns all 5 starters like we do. Wenatchee returns all 5 starters like we do. Sunnyside returns all 5 starters like we do. So it's going to be a very competitive league. But our first goal is to win our league and to host that district championship and right that wrong from last year. And that's a motivating factor for us. And I don't even think I need to say that to the girls. They have that in themselves that, hey, you know what, somebody else cut down our nets. We don't want that feeling again. We want to host it, and we want to cut down our own nets and get one of our 2 bids to the round of 16.
But before the Chiefs can even begin to think about the postseason, they'll have to get by the likes of Davis, Wenatchee, and Sunnyside, who will give Moses Lake all that they can handle.
In his 11 previous seasons as head coach, Strophe has guided the Chiefs to a 154-113 record. Moses Lake has been district champion 7 times, regional champs 5 times, and has made 3 state playoff appearances, taking 2nd place in 2008. Well, that's it for sports. We'll be right back after this.
My name is April Cisneros. I'm the owner and director of Little Chief Child Care Centers. We believe that all children deserve love, attention, and nurturing. We believe a safe environment allows children to explore and grow. We encourage hands-on learning experiences that foster age-appropriate development. We believe that positive reinforcement is important for a child to develop self-esteem.
At Furniture West in Moses Lake, we have a wide variety of quality name brand furniture. Many of our name brands are proudly manufactured in the United States, and we offer delivery with free haul-off and setup. Our knowledgeable staff can help you with any of your home furnishing needs. We carry big names like Tempur-Pedic, La-Z-Boy, and Flex Steel. Let us turn your house into a home. Come see us on Broadway in Moses Lake.
Our spotlight story tonight is about a group of kids working off their Thanksgiving meals by getting a jump on basketball. Here with the story is reporter Jeff Chu.
These are some of the littlest athletes in Moses Lake, hitting the hoops, well, as hard as you could possibly expect for tots this age. Coach Jennifer Robertson teaches 2, 3, 4, and 5-year-olds basic basketball, soccer, hula hoop, and jump rope skills.
It's actually a sports enhanced program where it actually teaches kids balance, coordination, following directions. It's really just working on those kind of skills. It starts as young as 2 years old.
Her classes are sponsored by the City of Moses Lake Parks and Recreation Department. Coach Robertson started 4 years ago with her Soccer Tots franchise for the Parks and Recreation Department at the Learning Center on Penn Street.
We're not trying to make little Pelés or, Michael Jordans at a young age, but it's working on hand-eye coordination for basketball and balance skills for soccer, and just working on those coordination skills. They don't even realize that they're doing the sport so much as just having fun and learning those skills sometimes that really don't come natural to all children. We learn just about everything. They learn, they learn the basic skills of like soccer and basketball. We don't kick a basketball, and in soccer we don't use our hands. So we teach them the fundamentals of the sport, but along with keeping them active the whole time and just making sure that they get physical activity, which is highly important. Yet we do colors and we do numbers, and just try to include everything that kids from those ages just need to start learning.
Stephanie Lyons says her oldest son is 7, and he started with Soccer Tots at 3. She has 3 children who have been or are taking Soccer Tots classes indoors at the Learning Center.
We saw this in Parks and Recs in the brochure, and we decided that it was something that was going to be good for the kids to keep them busy during the winter time. There's not a lot of things to do around here, and so this is a really good program that keeps the kids busy and involved, and it's fun, and they learn skills while they're doing it. They learn lots of fundamental skills for the soccer and the basketball. They also learn how to play with other kids and just how to have fun.
Jennifer says it's all about learning at such young ages.
There's no competition. The only competition that we do is actually with me, and so that they're, not trying to go against each other. They might beat me at a game, or they might go against me, or we always use a theme. Usually it's sharks or animal figures or those kind of things. We talk about what animals eat, or we do those kind of things.
Owner of the local Soccer Tots franchise and mother of 4 sons who all play sports, Jennifer is considering teaching other sports for tots in the future. She can be reached through the Parks and Recreation Department at 509-764-3805. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
We will be right back after this.
Bud Clary Ford Honda is proud to be an automotive leader in our area. Since opening our doors over 54 years ago, we have kept a firm commitment to our customers. We offer a wide selection of vehicles and hope to make the car buying experience as quick and hassle-free as possible. You can trust that we will get you into the car or truck of your dreams. Bud Cleary has an experienced and reliable service and parts department that is open extra hours to help fit our customers' hectic schedules. Come for a test drive today at 1200 South Pioneer Way. We are a proud supporter of Columbia Basin Athletics.
We believe in home and all the magical things that come with it. We believe in living rooms with forts made from sofa cushions and blankets. We believe in the man cave, the woman cave, and finally, we believe that our calling in life is to find the home that's perfect for you. Coldwell Banker, fulfilling dreams for over 100 years.
In In Spain, pigs fed nothing but acorns are turned into ham that can sell for $96 a pound and is considered a delicacy because of the unique taste. In the U.S., we have a few people raising turkeys on an unusual diet to change the flavor too, but we use beer.
Beer lovers might cringe at this. Buckets of suds being poured into a trough, all for the consumption of a bunch of turkeys. It's enough to make your feathers ruffle. For farmer Joe Moret, it all started out as an accident 20 years ago.
At the end of the day, the guys helping me out, we'd sit down and go over a bill of materials, what we needed, and, you know, of course, a beer. And one guy put his beer down next to the fence and noticed the turkeys were coming over and, you know, drinking it and knocked it over.
Moret went as far as to stop giving his flock water, and he made another discovery. When it came time for the toms to become a turkey dinner, they tasted better.
Oh yeah, it's noticeable. And it's not a strong gamey flavor, it's a nice turkey flavor.
Moret thinks the birds get a little fatter and juicier because of the beer, but one expert isn't convinced the beer would make that much of a difference.
I don't see why it couldn't have some effect on the flavor. As far as juiciness goes, you know, that I think has as much to do with how you cook it.
So what beer goes best with poultry? Moret started out giving them Coors, but later switched to lager.
Figuring that, you know, the beer's good for our bellies and all this good stuff, make them grow.
But these birds only have a few more weeks of binge drinking before they have to go cold turkey. Matt Friedman, Associated Press.
Maybe they're on to something. And that's going to do it for us here at iFIBER One News. We want to thank you for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow.